Hello everyone, my name is Yuliia and you are watching New Multicultural's Community Hour. In this segment we are talking about civic issues in Winnipeg, Manitoba. I want you to meet Sherrie Winstanley. She is an Executive Director of Safe Housing and Directed Empowerment. Hello Sherrie, can you tell us more details about today's event?
So, SHADE is an organization in Winnipeg that is working with immigrant and refugee women who've been impacted by domestic violence. So everybody that's here, all the single moms and some moms, some women without children are here to have a fun bonding experience with their kids. So it's one of our community programs called Embrace. Women and immigrant women and children building resilience together. And so sometimes when you're overwhelmed with all the things that are happening in your life, your legal, your financial, maybe your schooling, the kids' schooling, everything, you don't really take a break and you're not really doing a lot of self-care. And so sometimes the kids get a little bit have to entertain themselves a lot, and so this was to bring moms and their kids together and just have a relaxing day, no worries, no thinking about what's been happening in their lives, just focus on the moment and have a really good and memorable time together.
Why did you decide to organize this event? What was the inspiration?
Okay, so the inspiration for this event was simply to have a getaway, like a half-day getaway. And I thought of Miracle Ranch because I've been out here before and it's close to the city, and most of the women have not been outside of the city before, and I wanted something where you're back to nature, because I think just being outside in nature and being with animals can be very healing for people.
You've been preparing for this day for several months. What do you feel now when this day finally comes?
I feel so thankful that the weather is good. It's not minus 20s, not minus 30s. So it was perfect weather to be able to have an outdoor event combined with an indoor event. And, I feel relief. Like I feel joy watching the joy on the children's and the mom's faces. It warms my heart.
Why do you think the event like this is important?
Events are so important because sometimes children end up trying to entertain themselves too often because mom's involved in trying to figure out her finances, where the money's going to come from. She's involved in trying to think through all the legal things that are happening to her. And maybe she's a student, or maybe she has assignments from work at home. So some of the attention doesn't always get to the kids, and kids grow up fast, and so let's have a memorable event and bring mom and children back together. I really think that they'll remember this for a long time to come.
What do you feel when you see happy kids and women smile, happy face?
It gives me a lot of hope, which I think is contagious to the women. When the women come together and they see so many other women, and they know that they're all victim, survivor, overcomers of intimate partner violence, I think it gives them a lot of hope that they're going to make it through, and they're actually creating friendships even today. So, yeah, it's pretty exciting.
It's so cool that you can make changes on women's life, on kids' life. What is your plans for the future, for your program?
Yeah, I do believe that women are themselves instrumental in moving forward and making those changes. We just come along for a season in their life, just to provide a support and provide them knowledge and information and tools and resources. And then, to see them evolve into the confident, strong, resilient women that they always have been is so heartwarming. And I mean, for the future, I want to see all these women say, yep, I've been through this, I've walked through it, and now I can tell other people there's hope. There's always hope. There are positive things to look forward to in the future. And I don't have to walk this life alone. that I've got a support base, and I can feel confident and calm today because I know that tomorrow I'm going to make it too. I'm definitely encouraged. When you hear all the voices and you see the children running around, you see them decorating cookies, you see them eating and talking together, and that's very fulfilling. So it gives me hope that they know that they're going to make it. And once again, they're reintegrated back into community. So when they were isolated before, so that's important.
This event is called Miracle Ranch. We're just granting some presents for everyone, maybe some activities. It is only run by pretty much myself and Sherrie, so it's quite crazy, but it's just to have all the women and the children get to know each other and have a little bit of fun for the day. I feel such warmth, even though it's freezing. I feel happy that they're able to get to know each other. I'm very glad. I think this is very important for women. A lot of them are struggling right now, and it's good for them to get to know some new people, get to know some children, and to have the same kind of experience with each other. I would love to see everyone because I haven't met all the clients, the women and the children, so it's nice to be able to see them. That's what my biggest excitement was for.
My life is differently changed. I joined the Shade, so I am so happy because first I don't know anything happened and any rule and regulation. When I joined the Shade, I know some things and rule and regulations. So my future is bright with Shade. I agree and I support and other women like Shade help me and I help and other women in the futures. Women is a different impact in the life, in the so many problems face. So I joined the Shade and I so many impact and I realized most of the women face big problem, and so I connect and I talk and I help the other women and talk eat together. So many progress help my emotionally courage. I feel and thinking bright because first I don't think only child and family and situation, but now I think my future and child future, and I am so happy because I thinking is change. Join the Shade, I feel for own self, but first before the Shade joining, I don't know what like and don't like, because everything is my family and trust my family members, so everything sport every time my family sport and husband. I don't know what I am like and feel after Shade, and then think you first about yourself, and then I enjoy. This is my first and maybe first the Miracle Ranch group, and so I am enjoy and my children, and so I am happy. I am so exciting today because I'm first time in the this ranch participate, and my children. I go to the horse ride, and then the wagon, and then eating, and together all the friend circle is my grand friend circle today. Through the Shade, I meet so many friends make friends circle and emails and get together in the every week one day in the shade program, and then meet together all the women's in the shade.
I found shade after 3.5 years when I was in that situation. I found shade in 2022, July 2022. I met Sherrie. And then after that, everything has been changed. I was like low self-esteem, no confidence. I put myself inside like 4 walls, just staying inside, no social life. But now after 3.5 years, when I met Sherrie, I got my courage back and I'm more confident, more independent with my 5-year-old daughter. So I feel so great, and I'm coming back in my routine life and putting myself all together, making new friends, and yeah.
Yeah, so I met her in 2020. So with our one of the MLAs, Cindy, her name is Cindy. So I met to her, and it's almost 3 years I've been with her. And yeah, especially I cut down my social friends as well, but not lots of. But I have a few friends, which is good for me. But she give like always the positive energies, and she helping a lot of things. She, whenever you want to call to her, she say, "Oh,
she's
most
always
welcome."
Yeah.
So that's like every time when you are going to nervous or you don't know how to do it. So when you're like demotivate, she always helping to us. So that's the reason we joining Shade, and we learning so much. And she always feel to us special.
Yeah, we feel so special now. Like before, it was like what happened. Like our life was just. We don't know like where to go. We like no support from anyone, right? And rules and regulations and other stuff. So Sherrie is the person always there for us. She's at our back. We do so many workshops. With she always help us. She's always there for us whenever we need.
Because it's totally different for our country, Canada, and totally different.
Yeah.
So we don't know for the actuals where we're gonna for. And she always told to us, "Oh, this is the right path. You can go. How you gonna speak like this one? You can tell them. You have to explain everything, like not be nervous. This is Canada." So yeah, I feel more safe with her.
That's true. We feel more safe with her. After 3.5 years, I came out of that situation. Today was a wonderful engaging with all of our friends, making connections with everyone, and especially for the children too. Like they love it because there's lots of activities for them, horse riding and sleigh ride. So everybody's enjoying it, and it's a good experience coming out of your house, like to spend your days with your friends and with kids. Yeah, it's a wonderful day for today.
Exactly the same thing. After like whole things going on, and I don't know for the next time what we're going, but it's the good experience for here, and I like enjoy horse riding, slide riding, everything is enjoyable. And she talked with us, and we gonna see new things in here. So I don't know for that name, but now I know that, so we can come anytime for here. So yeah, it's good feeling.
It's a good learning experience, you know, like getting yourself coming out of that situation, right? And now becoming more confident. We see lots of people outside, right? Like helping each other. That's a great experience.
Exactly. We're making friends, and we like share our story as well, because we get the more time in here, so attached with each other. So that's the good experience as well.